Okay, so today's story time is going to be about the time that I thought I was going to get murdered. Okay, so I was living in Alaska at the time. I was about 14 when this happened. And me and my friend Natasha decided we were going to hitchhike to Kenai, where she's from. Now, Anchorage and Kenai are a good 4 hours apart, maybe 2. She was from Kenai. I'm from Anchorage. So we start hitchhiking, and the road we have to hitchhike on is the Seward Highway, which one side of the road is the ocean, and the other side of the road is just straight up mountains, like straight up. So we're going down. We take the bus to the edge of town, as far as it will go, and then we start hitchhiking, and we get a ride all the way down the Seward Highway until we hit Girdwood, Alaska, which is a tiny little town. And the road, it's fairly straight going towards Girdwood, and then once you hit Girdwood, it juts to the right, and it goes up into the mountains towards Kenai. Well, at that spot, me and her decided, okay, let's get out and smoke some weed. Oh, because we're so cool, right? So there was like this big, across the street from the gas station, which is the only gas station in town as far as I knew. And across the street, there's just like this big open lot full of gravel. And there's like 1 or 2 sheds, that people can put their stuff in. Well, we go behind the shed because it was a windy day, and we go behind the shed to go smoke our weed. We smoke our weed, and then we start hitchhiking again. And, we told her mom that we were on our way, so she was totally expecting us. So we start hitchhiking, and this big dually truck pulls up. And it's just one older guy in the car. And my friend Natasha, she was like 18 and I was 14. So we get in his truck, and, we're talking to him and telling him, what we're doing. We're hitchhiking from Anchorage to Kenai and all this stuff. And so he was like, okay, yeah, I'll take you. I can take you straight to your mom's house. We're like, cool, that's just what we needed. We didn't want to get out of the car because from Girdwood to Kenai or Seward, there's nothing. There's literally nothing but mountains and woods and, the river. So there ain't shit out there. It's just, us and the wilderness. And he tells us that he's got to stop at his house in Nikiski. Nikiski is a tiny little village right before you get to Kenai. And, well, not right before, it's, on the way. So, he tells us that he has to stop at his house in Nikiski. So we're like, okay, as long as you just get us back in a reasonable time, that's fine. So he takes us, we get to his property, I guess it was, but it was just like on these bluffs. The bluffs, they drop down about, I don't know how far, but really far down into the ocean or the river, whatever the fuck it was right there. So we get to this property, and he says, can you guys wait here for a little bit? I gotta run somewhere. And we're like, yeah, that's fine. And he drops us off at this, on this field. And there's literally nothing out there except for a shell of a house. And when I'm talking a shell, I mean only the shell. There's no windows, there's no doors, there's nothing but a shell of a house. And there's like these camper shells, like the type of shells, the camper things you put on top of a truck, and and it has like a little space for you to sleep in and all this stuff, and they're just tiny. He has about 4 of them, maybe 5. But they're all spread out really far from each other. And they are all packed with stuff. You know, me and my friend, we went looking around in them, of course. You know, shit, you're going to leave us on your property for hours. Yeah, come to find out, you know, there was nothing on this property. Nobody lived there. And he left us there for, I say it was a good, excuse me. I say it was a good 4 hours this motherfucker left us there. And I trust, you know, after hour 2, I told Tasha, I said, listen, get a weapon, find something to hit this motherfucker with, or get him if he tries to fucking come at us or kill us. Because, like, I don't know what's going on. This motherfucker is dropping us off on this property with nobody. You know, I mean, this is a time before cell phones, so we didn't have a cell phone. We didn't have, you know, nothing like that. Her mother just knew that we were supposed to be on our way. But yeah, we're there for hours. You know, we're smoking weed on the bluffs, thinking, you know, it's all good. And then, you know, I'm telling her, you know, get a weapon. I don't care if it's a stick or a fucking rock or whatever the fuck, a turtle. I don't give a shit what you gotta grab. Just grab something, girl, because this motherfucker is crazy. You ain't about to drop me off at some weird ass property and then expect me not to fucking try to kill you before you get me. That's my mindset. Like, motherfucker, if I feel some weird ass vibes from you, no, I'm gonna get you before you get me. That's how I work. Like, I will get you before you get me. Try me, bitch. Anyway, so he leaves us on this property, and then finally, after like 4 or 5 hours, he comes back. You know, we're high as a motherfucker with rocks and sticks and ready for fucking battle. And he takes us back to his house, which is sitting right on the bluff. And it was maybe like a 10-minute drive from where he had dropped us off. And he gets us to his house. You know, he brings us inside, and he says, "Oh, you guys want something to drink?" And I was like, "Yeah, fuck, I'm thirsty as shit, man. Give me something to drink." Out, fucking left me on this property for hours. Shit, I'm hungry little motherfucker. Anyway, he takes us into the house, and this bitch tries to fucking give me a red Solo cup full. And I'm talking full to the fucking brim with straight vodka. No orange juice, no nothing to mix with, just straight vodka. I took a little sip and I was like, oh man, no, I'm good. We have to get home. You know, her mom's waiting for us. She's expecting us. We should have already been there by now. She's worried about us. And so, and I forgot to mention, he had some weird guy in there. Like, there were 2 creepy old men thinking they were going to get us drunk and fuck us. That's the vibe I got. And I know that's what they were going to try to do. They thought we were some stupid, naive little girls who had never encountered some fucking weirdos. Sorry, but I grew up around weirdos. I am a motherfucking weirdo, so I can spot another weirdo from a mile away. Anyway, I tell him, you know, look, someone's expecting us. We need to go. We need to hurry up. And so I guess he got the vibe that, like, we ain't fucking around. Like, nope, you ain't gonna fucking, you know, pull a slick one on us. We're not that stupid. And so he, you know, we get in the car, we go, and then we get back to her mom's house, you know, safe and sound. But man, that shit was crazy. I really thought I was gonna fucking die that day. That's only one of my crazy stories. If anybody wants to hear any more, just let me know. Comment down below. Yeah. I don't have anything to do. I have no friends, so let's be friends, please. Yeah, I'm a fucking idiot. Bye.